Hi, I'm Adam Grundy, and I'm a supervisory statistician at the U.S. Census Bureau. In this data gem, I'll be walking us through a basic understanding of NAICS hierarchy and how the changes from the 2017 NAICS manual have been adapted in the 2022 structure. This will help data users with understanding recent data releases, like the bridge and comparative releases from the 2022 economic census. First, visit census.gov/NAICS in your computer browser. This will take you to the main NAICS webpage on the Census Bureau's website. When viewing this page, you will notice a few key features. First, the description on the main part of the page explains a brief history of this classification system. Below that, you will notice several key reference files and links for the different years of the NAICS manual. From the main page, click on Reference Files, Concordances, and then the 2022 NAICS to 2017 NAICS Changes Only Excel file. NAICS revisions occur every 5 years, with the digit years ending in 2 or 7. As an example of understanding the NAICS hierarchy, a 2-digit NAICS code is known as a sector, while a 3-digit code is a subsector, moving all the way to a 6-digit NAICS code of a U.S. industry. As you can see from the chart on my screen, as you add more digits to a NAICS code, the more specific you are getting in the description. Now, let's use the NAICS webpage to do a search. Using the box that says Enter Keyword or 2 through 6-digit code, type in the 2022 NAICS search keyword of gasoline stations. After hitting Enter, you see the choices of 4 different results. Let's select convenience food with gasoline stations by clicking on the hyperlink found on the NAICS code of 457110. This will take you to the full NAICS description, with some key examples found in the corresponding index entries. Now that we understand NAICS hierarchy and structure, let's take a look at how the changes from the 2017 NAICS structure were implemented into the 2022 NAICS manual. We can do this partly by using the 2022 economic census release known as the bridge and comparative data releases. These unique data releases pages can be found by going to census.gov, then Surveys and Programs, and click on Economic Census. Under Related Information, let's click on the 2022 Economic Census Data Releases. From there, you will see multiple links in the accordion chart. First, click on Comparative and Bridge Statistics US. Then select EC 2200 COMP. This table compares the firm counts, establishments, sales, annual payroll, and more between the economic census data years of 2017 and 2022. As a reminder, a firm is a company equivalent of a business, where an establishment is a single physical location of a business. For example, if a company had 3 locations in the state of Virginia, it would be 1 firm but 3 establishments. The sector of 23, or construction, has a 2017 establishment count of 715,364 in 2017, compared to 803,120 in 2022. Pressing the back arrow on your browser will take you back to the 3 data table links. Next, select EC 2200 Bridge 1. This takes you back to data.census.gov. Please note that the bridge tables only include industries affected by the NAICS code changes but exclude those unaffected by any NAICS code changes. For example, look at the NAICS description of the first items to appear. Surface coal mining in 2017 had a NAICS code of 212111 as well as 212113. For 2022, this is merged into a single NAICS code of 212114. This table puts the 2022 U.S. totals from the economic census within the 2017 NAICS structure. The last table, EC 2200 Bridge 2, shows additional bridge statistics for selected sectors with distribution among 2022 NAICS-based industries. This table displays data similar to the first bridge table, but rather than looking at the 2022 NAICS code and breaking it into its 2017 NAICS code pieces, it starts with the 2017 NAICS industries and shows our 2022 NAICS-based parts. In closing, you now know how the NAICS structure can lead to finding the business data you are looking for from the U.S. Census Bureau. For more videos on how to access Census Bureau data, go to census.gov/academy. Thanks for watching.